You know what time it is. Ring for a beer bell. Welcome back, everybody, to the damn bar for another Big B beer review. Today, I got one from way up in Minnesota. From the Lupulin Brewing Company. We have Resin Rapture. An Imperial Red India Pale Ale. An Imperial Red IPA. Wow. Coming in at a whopping 9% ABV. 100 IBUs. Should have a SRM of 14. We shall see how it compares up. And, they're up in Wisconsin, isn't it? Or Minnesota? Where are we at? Big Lake, Minnesota. Lupulin Brewing in Big Lake, Minnesota. Resin Rapture. It's interesting because their website says it comes in at 8% ABV. Huh. Get caught up in the rapture as waves of malt and hops do battle across your tongue. Rich European malts balance out the over 4 pound per barrel of Pacific Northwest hops, carrying you away on waves of flavor with each sip. And as you see, right there, it says 9% ABV on the can, but the website, as you see the website, right there, on their website here, it says 8%. Come on, people. Get your facts right. What are you doing here? You're supposed to be a professional brewery. I gotta give you a hard time. Come on. Even if it is good beer, which I'm sure it will be. We'll see. Why are you going to tell me 8% here and 9% there? Hey, I'm not really complaining. I'm happy at least you put it on the can. Something. Unlike some frickin' breweries. Alright. So an Imperial Red India Pale Ale. And from my knowledge and stuff, to be an Imperial, anything basically 8% and above is an Imperial. It's the strong. That's what makes it Imperial, is the stronger ABV. So this is canned on October 24th, 2022. We're in April of 2023, so it shouldn't be too bad. Hopefully, let's find out. Give it a little clean. That smells piney, hoppy, citrusy, but mainly piney. And hell, it is Resin Rapture, so it smells great. I'll tell you that. That smell was a good one. Oof. Got the half hard pour going on. Looking more like a hard pour all the way. Yeah, Resin Rapture. Look at the head on that boy. I tell you what, I like the cans, and when I noticed looking through their website that a lot of them have, similar looks, but I kind of like that. The brewery keeps its own identity, its own identity with its own, custom looks and logos and stuff. So as we see here, great head retention. Oh, easily almost 4 fat fingers. They're still holding on after the pour. Pretty dense. I wouldn't really call that wet. It's kind of dry looking on the top there. And now it's popping. It's starting to be a little bit more of like spongy looking. At first it was like real dense, like on the side. Oh, even on the sides it's starting to space out to more of a spongy looking head. All right. Ooh. Hazy for sure. Very red. Resiny. Resiny. I'm seeing. Hold on. Before I give it to y'all, I gotta look at this. I'm seeing like floaties and stuff that are like suspended in animation here. I mean, wow. Yeah, I'm seeing. This is kind of neat because when I move it, it doesn't move. So I'm expecting this to be a pretty full-bodied beer. Yeah. Check that out. Pretty, I mean, it's definitely not clear. You can see my finger shadow probably through it. And I don't know if y'all can see this. Maybe she could try to get the camera up in on this. There's small floaties in there. And when I move the, you know, you can kind of see them. I'm expecting this to be pretty thick. Just from that, we shall see, shall we? So, let's get it over here. Oh, that's pretty dark. That's pretty damn dark. I gotta hold up my own light here. Hold on now. I need some natural light just a little bit. Ugh. That's pretty goddamn dark. I'm definitely gonna say that's the can says it should be a 14. I don't see that at 14. I'm seeing that more in like a 20, maybe even darker, 22. So maybe the age on it, October to April. Yeah, maybe that's the problem. But it still smells wonderful. Right now I'm getting a lot more hops. Hoppy, malty. Spruce it up a bit. Man, it is a beautiful beer though. Yeah, it's not as fragrant in the glass as it is coming out of the can. All right, let's snip the head if we can. Oof. Soapy. Bitter. Okay, piney. Malty. Mainly bitter. Hoppy bitter like that soapy, to that soapy point. That good soapy bitter. Ugh. Let's dive in. Salute. Wow. Fascinating. It's nothing special. I'll tell you that right now. The head was way more bitter and soapy. The body's at the brink of being like soapy bitter to me. A lot of people out there like that kind of thing. You know, I've never been a big, soapy bitter fan. The finish is, as I'm sitting here talking, is becoming more soapy. It definitely is piney, but it's just like every other IPA. Ooh, every other craft IPA for that part. It is definitely thicker than, most IPAs. I'm saying this is like more on the medium to medium full, or dead medium. Less thick than I was expecting with looking at, what I was seeing in the glass. This is actually thinner than I was expecting. But it's like medium on the top side of the medium, almost medium full. And the body, the way the mouthfeel. So, piney, bitter, tastes like every IPA from, like the average IPA. Once you've had a bunch from many different breweries, you start to, you kind of can tell the average IPA taste. There's nothing popping out here. It is piney. I'm guessing that, the resin of pine or something. It's definitely a well-made beer. I'll give you that. And as I'm drinking this here, and as I'm pouring, I feel like there's still like something heavy in this can. Maybe it's the foam. It's the foam. I made sure that I rotated this before I poured it. So, anyways, as I'm drinking this, I'm getting hungry. I've been thinking of food. I always do. It's my thing. What does this make me have an appetite for? This one, I mean, seafood obviously would be a good pair, but something particular there's something that's just jumping out at me. And laugh all you want, Laugh all you want. This is a teenage thing back in the 90s. Take your Doritos, you sprinkle cheese on them, throw them in the microwave, and then you get those cheap fish sticks, or if you were lucky enough, you get a dang fish fillet from McDonald's. Those two with this beer, I think that'd be a good pair myself. It's not a bad beer. So, on to the grading. Online, on Untapped, out of 1,560 reviews, only 1,560 reviews on Untapped, it gets a 3.83. On Beer Advocate, out of a whopping 39 reviews, it gets a 92 out of 100. And that's pretty damn good, obviously. It's outstanding, with an average of 4.16. And you'll find out a lot of craft beers have the amount of reviews doesn't make that big of a difference with the score like it does on Untapped. It's weird. All I know is that Untapped and Beer Advocate are like the two biggest ones that people go to and know. You know, when you say it, they know it, they recognize it. That's why I use it here on my channel as a reference. Now here, the Big B beer review grade. When I buy this one again, let's see, I paid basically $3.50 for this one can. So yeah, when you $3.50 for 16 ounces isn't bad. I bet if you go to the brewery and get a 16-ounce pour of it, you're gonna pay probably $2 to $3 more. Still, when you can buy, a big 24 case of some cheap mega beer for 50 cents a brew, that's where it starts coming into play. I don't think I'd buy this one again. Only because I don't think it's going to sit in my memory. It didn't shock me. I'm not going to, go seeking it out. So, I'd drink it again, definitely. It is a good beer. It is a good brew. I wouldn't turn my nose up to it. It's good. So, Big D beer review grade. I think I'm going to give this one a B. B. Yeah. And I'm going to seek out more of these Lupulin brewings, because I think I saw a couple more at my local ABCs. So, I'll check it out. I hope y'all enjoyed watching this as much as I enjoyed making it. If so, please hit like, subscribe, share. Check out all the other great guys on my group, Beer Reviewers United on Facebook. A bunch of great reviewers and stuff, and ladies making their great reviews, written, video. And some are actually professionally done. So, there's one guy that's in Germany that does it pretty cool. He's actually like a writer for a thing there. So, it's pretty neat. Give it a check out. Make sure you hit like, subscribe, share here so that you can catch me here at the damn bar for the next one. Till then, salut.